superheroes and supervillains. It's your friend Sean PVS 101. Welcome back to a brand new video on my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing very well recently. And today, I got a nice new haircut. What do you think of my new haircut I got? Looks very nice. Anyways, welcome back to another video. In today's new movie review, I'm going to review after I watched in theaters, and that film I'm going to review is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Yes, I'm going to review on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Yes, I finally saw this movie in theaters, and what do you think about this film? Let's find out. So yeah, I'm going to do a movie review on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This movie is released today on May 5th, 2023. And this movie is directed once again by James Gunn. And this movie is the final installment of the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. And this film stars Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Bradley Cooper, Dave Bautista, Van Diesel, and more. And so the plot for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, this movie set after the events of Infinity War Endgame. In this film, the Guardians of the Galaxy is ready on going on their final mission and ready to defeat the new evil villain, the High Evolutionary, because the High Evolutionary is the creator of Rocket Raccoon. And now it's up with the Guardians have to protect themselves and trying to protect their friend Rocket from the new main villain. And that's the plot for this movie. Don't want to give away too much of the film. So yeah, after I watched my highly anticipated movie, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, what do you think about this movie overall after I watched this film in theaters? After I watched this movie, aka my anticipated movie of the entire year so far, what I think about the movie, I gotta say for this. Woo! I loved it! Wow. It's so much better than I expected it to be because it is perfect. I'm saying this right now. This movie was fucking perfect. I adore this movie. Why? Because this is my favorite movie of 2023 so far. I love Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This is one of the best Marvel movies I ever seen since Endgame. There, I said it. This is my new favorite Marvel movie, how perfect this film is. I love everything about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 because I love the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie directed by James Gunn. I love that movie so much. It has perfect heart, humor, action, and etc. I love the first Guardians movie, and I love the second film as well. And I don't care what people say on the internet. I adore the second movie. It's better than most MCU sequels nowadays. There, I said it. So yeah, after I watched my anticipated movie, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, I was blown away how perfect this movie is. This movie is the most perfect conclusion of the Guardians movies because James Gunn, you knocked it out of the park with this one. I am so happy this movie was released because I fell in love with it, how perfect this film is. I just love everything about this movie because I love the story, I love the characters, I love the visuals and action scenes. They're on my top 5 favorite MCU movies because Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is on my top 3 right now. There, I said it. So yeah, I fell in love with it. Even I freaking love the soundtrack. I'm not going to give away too much on the soundtrack, but when you go to see the movie, you will fall in love with it because this is one of the best soundtracks I've seen the franchise so far. I just love everything about the songs. So yeah, I really, really fell in love with this movie because this is by far the best MCU project in a long time, and one of the best MCU projects in post-Endgame. I love this movie. It's better than Black Widow, better than The Eternals, better than Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, better than Thor Love and Thunder, and better than Ant-Man the Wasp Quantumania, which I don't hate those films. They're films, though some of those films are for the MCU, but Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 put those movies to absolute shame. There, I said it. I love Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 because this is by far the most darkest MCU movie I ever seen and the most emotional Marvel movie I ever watched in a theater. Oh my gosh, I won't give away too much on the film, but when you watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, this is by far the most emotional Marvel movies I ever seen because how damn heartbroken and heart melting this film is, because it makes Logan look like a pussycat. There, I said it. It makes the movie Logan put to shame how emotional it is. I love Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. It is my absolute favorite MCU movie I ever seen. And right now, the best movie of the year 2023 so far. I am in love with it. It is a perfection movie. So yeah, let's get into the story, shall we? So the story for this film, I really love the story because we focus on every Guardians of the Galaxy movie. We focus on the first movies. Focus on Peter Quill's in the first film we focus introducing you to the Guardians as friends. Trying to meet the Guardians for the first time, get ready for a team, defeat Evil Rodent. In the second film, in the second Guardians movie, we focus on family this time. We see the Guardians are now becoming a family right now, and they had to defeat the evil Peter Quill's father, Ego. In this movie, we focus the Guardians trying to protect themselves because of the Guardians doesn't want to lose on their own, because of this is the final time we see the Guardians on screen, because of this is the grand finale of the Guardians movies, almost 10 years, because of we introduced to these characters in the very first movie back in 2014, but almost 10 years later right now, it's time to say goodbye, because what James Gunn did to the script and the characters, he nailed it in this movie once again. Because James Gunn, thank you for making one of the best trilogies ever. So yeah, I love the story overall. It is very emotional because it's the most emotional MC movies ever. Even more emotional than Wakanda Forever. There, I said it. And it's the most emotional Marvel movie ever seen. Even more emotional than Logan. There, I said it. So yeah, I love the storytelling. Also, the visual effects. Let's talk about the visual effects right now. The visual effects are perfection. Finally, Marvel, you nailed the visuals. It doesn't look unfinished. They felt beautiful and realistic. I love the CGI effects, and I love the practical effects. I just love everything about this movie, the visuals. I love the new locations. I love Counter Earth. I love the High Evolutionary's evil lair. I just think the people of Marvel Studios did a phenomenal job, in my opinion. So yeah, I love the visuals overall. They look phenomenal and beautiful. It put some of the most MCU movies post-Endgame to shame. There, I said it. So yeah, I love the visuals. One of the best I've seen from the MCU. Even the action scenes are perfection. This is one of the best action scenes I've seen in the MCU. And one of the best action scenes in general I've ever seen, period. I love everything. I just love all action scenes in this movie. Especially one part of the third act. I won't give away too much, but when you watch it, when this movie played that song, you will in love with it. I'm in heaven right now watching this movie because this makes me want to be in heaven while watching this film. So yeah, I just love the action scenes so much. Also, let's talk about the characters. First, we have Chris Pratt as Star-Lord once again. He did a phenomenal job. I love Peter Quill in this movie because of he trying to focus. He just want to focus being a good leader and a good person because of Peter Quill's now a lot more mature this time. Also, we have Zoe Saldana as Gamora once again. She was amazing because that's not the present Gamora. That's the past Gamora from Infinity War and Endgame. So yeah, I love Gamora in this. Also, we have Drax. I love Drax. He's so lovable and awesome. I love Mantis. I love Nebula. I love all the characters. Let's talk about the best ones. Rocket Raccoon. Wow. Bradley Cooper was perfect in this movie because this is the best Rocket version I ever seen. Because Rocket in this movie was phenomenal because we focused on Rocket this time because of where he's come from. We see some moments when we saw his origins moments. In the first movie, we see Rocket got a little drunk in a meltdown bar scene about his past. In the second film, we see Yondu explains about who Rocket is. In this movie, we finally show who Rocket is. It is very tragic and hard to watch because how sad this backstory is. This is one of the most saddest backstories I ever seen in a comic book movie film. Even more sadder than Batman's past. There, I said it. It puts Batman's comic book movie past to shame. There, I said it. So yeah, I love Rocket Raccoon's backstory. It is very sad to watch in a beautiful way. So yeah, I just love all the characters. The best ones has to be Star-Lord and Rocket. These two are the best ones so far. So yeah, overall, I just love this movie so much. Let's talk about the humor. The humor was phenomenal. James Gunn knows what to do with the comedy and the humor in his movies, trying to balance on the emotional and serious moments and the funny moments at the same time. Because James Gunn knows what to do with the humor. Also, let's talk about the soundtrack. The soundtrack is one of the best soundtracks I've seen in a Guardians movie. I won't give away too much, but when you watch the movie and listen to these songs, you're in love with it. And I'm in love with it right now because it makes me want to be in heaven. So yeah, overall, I'm saying it. This is the best movie of the year so far. Yes, there I said it. I love this movie so much because it is my favorite MCU movie, hands down. It is one of the best MCU trilogies ever. Better than the other MCU trilogies combined. It's better than most MCU Phase 4 combined. It's better than most superhero movies right now. And this is my favorite movie I have ever seen in a long time. And one of the best movies I have ever seen in 2023 so far. So yeah, I won't give that enough said. I give this movie a phenomenal 10 out of 10 with a totally wicked score. Well, that's my video. Subscribe and come down below and stay tuned for more movie reviews. Get totally wicked. Also, we are Groot.